Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Skip Bayless honest Bronny James LeBron James prediction after Lakers win. To say that Bronny James had a slow start after getting picked 55th overall in the NBA draft is an understatement. His first games in the NBA Summer League and California Classic showed that the Los Angeles Lakers rookie needed more time to develop under J.J. Redick such that his three-pointers could start falling. However, a switch turned inside him as he gave a fairly serviceable performance against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even one of LeBron James' biggest critics, Skip Bayless, took notice. Bronny James has received a lot of vitriol after being selected by the Lakers in the NBA draft. All sorts of negative comments hit social media and even traditional media. Those got reinforced when the NBA Summer League started. While Bronny made some great defensive plays, his impact was just not translating well into the stat sheet. Moreover, he also could not buy a bucket at the time. Now, he and Dalton Knecht have led the Lakers to their second victory of the tournament. It came at the expense of the Cavaliers, and Skip Bayless immediately had to backtrack on some of the statements he launched in the past few weeks. Another nice game by Bronny. Did his part in the late 9-0 Laker run that won him a second straight game. He is fully capable of playing 10 to 15 minutes alongside his dad next season, the renowned analyst declared. It was not just Bayless who made big statements about the Lakers rookie. Jaylen Brown of the championship-winning Boston Celtics was caught mouthing some negative statements about Bronny. When he received some backlash for it and Bronny started delivering, he also did a double take. It's a flex to have your son alongside you in the NBA. It reflects greatness and longevity. Bronny has all the tools around him to be successful. I look forward to watching his growth, he said about LeBron James' son. Well, he just rode the momentum that he had in the previous game and started making buckets. He was given 25 minutes of playing time as a starter and managed to do well in every second of it. By the end of the game, he managed to knock down 5 out of his 10 field goal attempts for 13 points. He also went a perfect 2-2 from the free throw line and sank 1 out of his 3 attempts from far out. His dime-dropping chops were also on display as the Lakers rookie was able to record 3 assists. On defense, he was as active as ever for the Lakers. Bronny had 2 blocks and also grabbed 5 rebounds to round out a decent performance. Did Chet Holmgren just take a shot at Jaylen Brown with Bronny James' praise? Many athletes use any critical remark as bulletin material to drive them forward in their career. While no one still knows for sure what NBA Finals MVP Jaylen Brown said about Bronny James, the Los Angeles Lakers rookie has noticeably improved since the Boston Celtics star's alleged remarks during Monday's Summer League game. Lip readers concluded that Brown, while speaking to girlfriend and former Chicago Sky player Kaiser Gondrezick, said, "I don't think Bronny is a pro." The 27-year-old did not acknowledge the purported statement but took to social media to endorse both LeBron and Bronny James. In the Lakers' last 2 Summer League contests, the number 55 pick in the 2024 NBA draft has drastically improved. After struggling mightily to start his professional career, James finally flashed an effective offensive game. He started off hot in Wednesday's win against the Atlanta Hawks and posted his most complete showing on Thursday night. The 19-year-old scored 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting, grabbed 5 rebounds and dished out 3 assists in LA's 93-89 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. The efficient performance prompted a response from Oklahoma City Thunder forward/center Chet Holmgren. Looked like a pro, the 2024 All-Rookie First-Team selection said on X, formerly Twitter, when replying to a post of James' stat line. Naturally, most fans are going to interpret his words as a jab to Brown. However, Holmgren quickly dispelled that notion with a simple no retort when someone directly asked if he was throwing shade at the guard. One has to wonder why he chose those exact words, though, if he was not intending to troll him. Perhaps Holmgren was referring to all who doubt Bronny James' NBA potential, but if Brown did express clear skepticism in the video, then he would also be among that group, no? In any case, Chet Holmgren is a Bronny believer. The narrative surrounding James throughout his NBA career and especially during the 2024-25 campaign will be, is he wrongly taking up a roster spot because of his family name? Many current and former players have come to his defense, brushing off concerns about his offensive skill set and ceiling. 25 points across 2 Summer League games is not enough to quiet the justified criticism of James' insufficient production, but it does show obvious growth. Considering the former USC guard underwent a serious health incident less than a year ago, it is certainly possible that he is still looking to regain his rhythm. While shooting has long been a concern, there are flashes of a competent offensive talent. James displayed impressive touch at the basket and footwork versus the Cavs. Most importantly, he looked comfortable on the court. There is still a long way to go, but Bronny James is encouraging Lakers fans with the progress he is making. Chet Holmgren, who quickly assimilated into the Thunder's system after missing the entire 2022-23 season with a right foot injury, definitely likes what he is now seeing from the rookie. It should be noted, however, that Jaylen Brown simply shared a viewpoint in a casual conversation without knowing he was on camera. He did not actively skewer James. While there are those who spew vitriol at the prospect, as is often the case on social media regardless of the subject in question, conversations about his ability are inevitable. James is adamant about ignoring the chatter as best he can, and maybe the rest of the NBA world can follow suit. Otherwise, the number of strong reactions from both sides of the aisle will leave everyone exhausted before next season even begins. Lakers trade proposal adds $23 million, tough SOB in 3-4-1 swap. Big and bruising? Well, that's not Hawks center Larry Nance. And the Lakers know that well. Nance, after all, began his career as the product of a Lakers trade, as a late first-round pick of LA in the 2015 NBA draft. As a 6'8" rookie, he actually played an estimated 14% of his minutes, according to basketball-reference.com, at small forward, the most of his career. But the game has shrunk, and Nance now thrives in the role of a high-energy, switchable 5-man off the bench, playing 99% of his minutes at center in 2023-24 and 81% there in 2022-23 for the Pelicans. Nance, though, was shipped off out of New Orleans in the summer deal with Atlanta for DeJounte Murray, and now sits on a Hawks roster that already has one center ready to take on a bigger role, Onyeka Okongwu, and another who has been on the trade market for more than a year now, Clint Capella. Something will need to give in Atlanta. The presumption has been that it will be Capella on the move. But while few teams have had interest in Capella, Nance is another story. Veteran NBA reporter Mark Stein reports, the Atlanta big man drawing the most external interest is the newly acquired Nance. Word is Nance, who came to the Hawks in the recent DeJounte Murray trade, is being chased by multiple teams in need of proven size. And yes, one of the teams most in need of proven size this summer is the Lakers. The question for the Lakers is whether they can squeeze enough center minutes out of Nance, who is in the second year of a 2-year, $21.6 million contract, to make him a worthwhile addition. Coach J.J. Redick has admitted that the Lakers' chief aim for the rest of this summer is to get a big guy, but Nance is not all that big. Here's what Redick told SiriusXM Radio over the weekend, via silverscreenandroll.com. You certainly have to look at what I think is actually a very good roster, a very balanced roster. We tried, but we'd love to, at some point, get another 5-man, a big bruising 5-man. You look at the Western Conference right now, whether it's Denver, Minnesota, OKC with what they added, certainly Memphis, they're going to be back in the hunt, they added Zach Edey, certain matchups in the playoffs, you're going to need a lot of size. Nance plays with energy and smarts, and his lack of size allows him to better switch onto smaller players, a valuable asset in today's NBA. But if the Lakers want beef to keep up with Nikola Jokic and Rudy Gobert, Nance might not be their guy. What the Lakers really want, though, is someone to chew up minutes and allow Anthony Davis to play more power forward. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Larry Nance Jr.? Leave your opinion in the comments.